Hello folks, today is a magical day. It is the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year. And we're really lucky because here in northern Massachusetts, we have snow. Check it out. Oh, yeah. My dog is really happy about it. This is, I think, her favorite time of year. So as we prepare for this day, I started by just doing a little bit of journaling to set some intentions for this solstice day. And we're going to, kind of do some things first to celebrate what we're grateful for everything this past season has brought. We're gonna take Ellie girl for a nice walk outside and just try to be mindful and enjoy the beautiful wintry world we're in right now. We'll also do some releasing. What have we kind of picked up along the way this last season that just isn't serving us anymore? I'll go for a little run, which helps me do that best. We'll also have a feast. It just so happens that my family's annual dinner, which we usually do the Saturday before Christmas, happens to be today on the solstice. So we'll get to celebrate abundance as a family and community. And then, I'll offer a little something. I'll read one of my favorite poems later as kind of a gift of love. So stay with me. It's going to be a fun day. Here's Amara. Say hi.
Girl.
She's so happy.
Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, you're such a good girl. Okay, go ahead.
I finished my walk outside with Ellie and my husband. And as always, in observing Ellie, I had some epiphany moments. She really is the best teacher in the whole world. And so the last time I went to this particular park with her, I dropped the leash because she would not move forward while being on the leash. And so today it was all covered in snow. It was beautiful. Our car was the only one in the parking lot. And my husband was walking her and just kind of decided to drop the leash and see what happened. And seeing her freedom, seeing her just run and flop her ears and jump like a bunny, it's just the most magical thing. And I think what I'm taking away from this is, once we have our freedom, let's not forget to love it. When we let her go, she loved every second of that freedom. She also came back to us of her own free will. Like, she would stop a little ways ahead, check in on us, come back sometimes, and then go off. And she was grateful and she loved every bit of that freedom. I think what can happen when we claim our freedom, when we, you claim your life as a witch, or you claim your life as, whatever it is that you feel you need to be freed from. Maybe it's, a relationship, maybe it's a job, maybe it's a health condition you've overcome, right? Once you've claimed your freedom from whatever it is, love it, appreciate it, and don't be so quick to put yourself in another cage. I know the cages that I've been in throughout my life have been self-created, right? When I was a teacher, I created a cage for myself under piles of grading and not making enough money, and then I did it again as a pharmacist. And so I think often we're inclined to put ourselves back in a cage once we've claimed our freedom because we feel shame about it, we feel guilt about it, we feel like, oh, is this not something that I'm allowed to do, to claim this freedom? But we don't, again, that's another cage, right? Once you have it, what it is that you wanted, that freedom that you were searching for, love it, protect it. And like Ellie, share your joy in it. She is so eager to spill out her gratitude, her appreciation, her love for that freedom, that we feel it too. And we can all choose to do that as we claim that freedom. We can love it and let that love for our lives spill out to everyone around us. So that's my take on walks with Ellie today. Love your freedom once you've claimed it. And next, as we proceed with our little solstice day, I'm gonna write some thank you notes for people who I'm grateful for, and we'll check back in a little bit. mailed out my thank you cards, and then I spent some time writing down the thoughts, ideas, beliefs that I am hoping to release. Things that I've collected throughout the years and certainly in the last season that I'm hoping to replace with new thoughts and beliefs in this new winter season. I find that if I try to release something and just like pluck it out of my brain, I'm unsuccessful. So I try to couple the thought that I'm releasing with the new one. So reframing or reshaping the old idea with a more empowering new one. So I went ahead and did that, and we're gonna burn it up. That's how we're gonna release. I was going to go for a run, but I'm worried the sidewalks are a little bit icy from the snow. So we are gonna do some burning. And I like that fire is both cleansing and also brings heat to your endeavor. So not only is that fire gonna help us release those old thoughts, but it's gonna help bring some heat and light to the new ones. So I'm nearing the end of my solstice ritual celebration today. I just came back from my family dinner at the Wayside Inn, and this is a tradition that we've been doing in my family for 52 years. My aunt and uncle started this as their rehearsal dinner that long ago, and just, what a testament to the love they have for their family that they've been able to keep it going all this time. So I got to see family members that I sometimes only see this one time a year. And it was my chance to share with them my new job, starting this business as a witch and leaving pharmacy behind. And I think, it's hard sometimes to share with people we love and people whose opinions that matter a lot our truth, because, we don't want to be judged or shut down or whatever it is, right? But I just felt such love and such support from my family. I just feel like buoyed up by all the good feels. And so on that note, I'm going to read a poem to close out this ritual today. And this poem is called Ode to My Socks by Pablo Neruda. Maru Mori brought me a pair of socks, which she knitted herself with her sheep herder's hands. 2 socks as soft as rabbits. I slipped my feet into them as though into 2 cases knitted with threads of twilight and goatskin. Violent socks. My feet were 2 fish made of wool, 2 long sharks, sea blue, shot through by 1 golden thread, 2 immense blackbirds, 2 cannons. My feet were honored in this way by these heavenly socks. They were so handsome. For the first time, my feet seemed to me unacceptable, like 2 decrepit firemen unworthy of that woven fire of those glowing socks. Nevertheless, I resisted the sharp temptation to save them somewhere, as schoolboys keep fireflies, as learned men collect sacred texts. I resisted the mad impulse to put them into a golden cage and each day give them birdseed and pieces of pink melon. Like explorers in the jungle who hand over the very rare green deer to the spit and eat it with remorse, I stretched out my feet and pulled on the magnificent socks and then my shoes. The moral of my ode is this: beauty is twice beauty, and what is good is doubly good, when it is a matter of 2 socks made of wool in winter. Happy solstice, everyone.